Okay, we've got a systems of equation word problem. Here's the first equation. Beaker A starts with 320 milliliters of water in it. 10 milliliters of water will be added every minute. In another beaker, Beaker B, it's got 200 milliliters of water in it, and 50 milliliters of water will be added every minute. How much time in minutes will pass before the beakers will have the same volume of water? First thing we've got to do is define our notation in terms of variables. So variable 1 is going to be talking about volume, V. So let's get that in here. We've got V as our variable, and we're going to write volume in ml. Fantastic. The other thing that we're talking about is time. So let's call this T, and it's time in minutes, right? So time in minutes.
So 320 milliliters is in beaker A. I'm going to be adding 10 milliliters of water into the big beaker every minute.
For beaker B, we will start out at 200 milliliters and we'll be adding 50 milliliters to beaker B.
We're going to write an equation for beaker A. It starts with 320 and it's going to change 10 milliliters every minute. So let's start here with volume. That's going to equal the change, which is 10 milliliters every minute, which is T, plus the amount it started with, which is 320. Perfect. Now let's do equation 2. Equation 2 for beaker B, we're going to start with volume. The change is going to be 50 milliliters every minute, so 50T, plus where it started, which is 200 milliliters. Perfect. Okay, here's the first minute. We're going to add our different amounts to the beakers. Go. Okay, now let's wait a minute. Here's minute 2. Dump it in. Does it look like we have the same amount? Almost, but not quite. Let's wait one more minute. Here's minute 3. Let's add the same amounts, different quantities. Does it look like we have the same? Yes. Okay, so it looks like we get the same amount of liquid after 3 minutes. Okay, the whole idea is we're going to try to see when both of these beakers have the same volume. So this volume will equal this volume. Beaker A volume is worth 10T plus 320. Beaker B, 50T plus 200. What we just did is we eliminated V from the equations. So now we just have one variable. We have most of the T's over here, so let's subtract 10T from both sides. That gets all our T's over here. Let's subtract 200 from both sides. Now we've got 120 here equals 40T. Let's solve by dividing by 40. T is left on this side, and 3 is over here. So it looks like 3 minutes will be the time when both of these beakers have the same amount of water.